For years, every morning felt like a quiet failure, not the obvious kind. No alarms missed, no disasters. He woke up on time, got out of bed, did what he was supposed to do. But somehow, by mid-morning, the day already felt off. Behind, rushed, heavy. Maybe you know that feeling. You start the day already tired, already catching up, already thinking about what you didn't do yesterday. And the worst part? Nothing is technically wrong. Your life looks fine from the outside. But inside, it feels like you're always late to your own life. For years, he thought the problem was discipline. I need to wake up earlier. I need to be more productive. I need more motivation. So he tried. Earlier alarms, productivity apps, morning routines copied from YouTube. Some days worked, most didn't, and every failure felt personal, till one day he noticed something uncomfortable. It wasn't the whole day that was broken. It was the first hour. That 1 hour decided everything, because every morning started the same way. Eyes open, phone in hand, notifications, messages, news, other people's problems. Before he even knew how he felt, the world had already decided for him, his mood, his stress level, his pace, and once that happened, the day was no longer his. This is where most people fail without realizing it. They don't lose the day at noon. They lose it in the first hour. When your morning is reactive, the rest of the day follows. You rush even when there's no rush. You procrastinate even when tasks are simple. You feel tired even when you slept enough, because your mind never gets a clean start. He didn't change this overnight. At first, the idea sounded unrealistic. I don't have time. My mornings are busy. That only works for people with easy lives. But then he tried something small, not waking up earlier, not adding more habits, just removing one thing, the phone. For the first hour, no scrolling, no news, no messages. The first few mornings were uncomfortable. Silence feels loud when you're not used to it. Thoughts show up, anxiety, doubts, things you've been avoiding. That's why most people reach for their phone first thing. Not because they need information, because they don't want to feel. But once he stopped escaping that feeling, something shifted. The mornings felt slower, calmer, not happier, just clearer. Then came the second change. Movement, not workouts. Not discipline-heavy routines. Just movement. A short walk, stretching, standing in sunlight. The goal wasn't fitness. It was presence. The body moves, the mind follows. Before, his mornings were spent thinking about what to do. Now, he was doing something, even if it was small, that created momentum. And momentum is more powerful than motivation. The third shift was the most important. He stopped asking, "What do I need to finish today?" and started asking, "What would make today feel meaningful?" One thing, not a long list, not pressure, just one clear win. This mattered because burnout doesn't come from effort. It comes from effort without direction. When every day ends unfinished, your confidence slowly erodes. But when there's one intentional action, progress feels real. Some days that one thing was work, other days, rest, or a difficult conversation, or simply showing up. The point wasn't productivity, it was alignment. Of course, not every morning became perfect. Some days he slipped. Some mornings felt rushed again, that's important. This wasn't a transformation story where life suddenly became easy. It was quieter than that, more stable. Over weeks, the effects showed up in unexpected ways. Procrastination decreased. Not because he forced himself, but because the day already had structure. Self-doubt softened. Because he was keeping small promises to himself. Burnout became easier to notice early, before it turned into exhaustion. That first hour became a signal, a reminder that no matter how chaotic life gets, there is always a part of the day you can protect. And control creates calm. Most people think they need motivation to fix their mornings, but motivation comes later. You don't need energy to start well. You need a calm start to find energy. If your mornings feel like failure, it's not because you're lazy. It's because you're starting in reaction mode. And reaction mode keeps you behind all day. So let's simplify this. You don't need a perfect routine. You don't need to wake up earlier. You don't need discipline that feels painful. You need ownership. Protect 1 hour. Delay consumption. Move your body. Decide one meaningful action. That's it. Try it tomorrow, not forever. Not perfectly, just for 1 week. See how your days feel different, even if nothing else changes. Because most people don't need a new life. They need a better first hour. Start there. Let's improve together.